Hey everyone, it's Presley at rjsushi.com here, and today is the second day of Bookmas. So I went first last time, so Cooper, you get to go first this time.
Okay, but before I open it, I want to show you guys something. The E is burping. My E is burping.
Okay, and the book was recommended to Cooper by rjsushi, who did a lot of the book recommendations for Cooper. So I want to thank them a lot for giving a lot of really good recommendations for him. So go ahead and tear into the wrapping paper.
It's very good wrapping paper, I think. Okay, I'm going to tear in. I'm going to do the bottom. I'm going to do the bottom now. Now, I see half of the book.
There's the end. Ooh, it's a chapter book. Now I'm going to read the whole thing tonight. There you go. It's upside down. Ooh, Moominland Midwinter. So I've heard of Moomin. I think we walked past the Moomin store in London, or maybe I know it was in a Danville video, the Moomin store, and they're definitely really cute. I know absolutely nothing about them, but yeah, it seems I'm very excited to read this to Cooper so that I can learn some stuff about the Moomins. So now it's time for mine, which was written in blue pen on a blue package, so I have to take a second to read it. It was recommended by Nicky, Brierley, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your last names wrong, and Aaron French. So yeah, it's time to look at my book. Oh, I've seen this book. I know I've seen this book before. I'm like 98% sure that this was on a booktuber's shelf. I'm pretty sure it's on Poland Banana's books Rainbow Shelf. And it's apparently soon to be a major motion picture 2 times. 2 times, wow. But yeah, I'm gonna read the back. Oh, it's the praise back. Let's see, it's probably in here then. Okay. August Augie Pullman was born with a facial difference that prevented him from going to a mainstream school until now. He's about to enter 5th grade at Beecher Prep, and if you've ever been a new kid, then you know how hard that can be. The thing is, Augie's just an ordinary kid with an extraordinary face. But can he convince his classmates that he's just like them, despite appearance? So this book definitely sounds really cool. It reminds me, I think it's both cover and description writing wise of Things Not Seen, which I got last year for Bookmas and I really enjoyed. But yeah, this one definitely sounds really cool. So thank you so much to the people who recommended this one. I believe it's Nick. I need to pull them back up again so that I can read it. Nicky, Brierley, and Aaron French, thank you guys so much for recommending this book to me. It definitely seems very, very interesting. And yeah, I was going to say something, I forgot it. So yeah, let's go ahead and read this book cover. Before we do that, I forgot to tell you what the book is called, and it's called Wonder, and it's by R.J. Palacio. I don't know how to pronounce words, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is called Wonder. I was just a little bit like, the cover looks really cool, and the story seems really interesting. So I didn't say what the book is called, but it is called Wonder. So now let's go read it. This book is called Moominland Midwinter, and it's by Tove Jansson. So yeah, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. We're only going to read a couple of, like, just the very beginning of it because we obviously can't read a whole chapter of it on camera because it'll just take a while. But yeah, I'm going to read, do you think I should read the first page or the first 2 pages?
First and 2 pages.
Okay, first 2 pages. The sky was almost black, but the snow shone a bright blue in the moonlight. The sea lay asleep under the ice, and deep down among the roots of the earth, all small beasts were sleeping and dreaming of spring. But spring was quite a bit away, because the year had only just got a little past New Year's. At a point where the valley began, its soft slope towards the mountains, stood a snowed-in house. It looked very lonely, and rather like a crazy drift of snow. Quite near it ran a bend of the river, coal-black between ice edges. The current kept the stream open all winter, but there were no tracks leading over the bridge, and no one had touched the snowdrifts around the house. Inside the house was warm and cozy. Heaps of peat quietly smoldering in the central heating stove down in the cellar. The moon looked sometimes at the drawing room window. The moon looked in sometimes at the drawing room window, lighting on the white winter covers of the chairs and on the cut glass chandelier and its white gauze dust cover. And in the drawing room also, grouped around the biggest porcelain stove of the house, the Moomin family lay sleeping their long winter sleep. They always slept from November to April, because such was a custom of their forefathers and Moomin stick tradition. They all had a good meal of pine needles in their stomachs, just as their ancestors used to have, and besides their bed, Each had hopefully laid out everything likely to be needed in early spring: spades, magnifying glasses, and films, wind gouges, and the likes. The silence was deep and expectant. Every now and then somebody sighed and... What are you pointing at? What?
Yeah.
Yes, it does say that. Good job. Every now and then somebody sighed and curled deeper down
Is
under
that
the clothes.
on?
It is on. Good job. The streak of moonlight wandered from the rocky...
Again and on again.
Yes.
Let
me read, child. Let me read, child. The streak of moonlight wandered from the rocking chair to the drawing room table, crawled over the brass knob to the bed end, and shone straight into Moomin Troll's face. And now something happened that had never happened before, not since the first Moomin took in his hibernating den. Moomin awoke and found that he couldn't go back to sleep again. And that is a good ending point for us, because I don't want to read the whole chapter. You can get Mommy to read the rest to you tonight, right?
Hello.
Hello. But yeah, that was Bookmas Day 2. If you liked the books that got recommended to us, then comment down below whether you like them or not.
Hello.
As well as please press subscribe and click the little bell button to stay notified whenever we post a new Bookmas video, so you can see what we've recommended to us for the whole 12 days of Bookmas. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!